What's up, cuties, and welcome back to Schedule 1, the game about selling drugs to a town full of idiots who will take literally anything you give them. But there is a serious problem. These streets are way too safe. Not a single crime to be seen. Not even the tweakers will rob you here. They even have a whole family committed to stopping crime in their city. But that is where I come in. My goal is to flood this city with crime and make it the most unsafe place I possibly can. Today, I am beating Schedule 1, breaking every law possible. So we start a new save and make our character the most nefarious man in the West, this side of the Mississippi, if you will. Yeah, this guy just looks like a fucking creature. Yeah, he's wearing socks and sandals. Alright, perfect. It's a perfect day for crime. Indeed it is, making our way out of our illegally parked RV and over to the payphone to talk to Uncle Nelson, who was sweet enough to leave us dead drops around town. But before we go and collect those, we gotta stop in at the local gas station, and since we can't steal anything off the shelves, and this person's pockets are just miraculously empty, there's really only one option we have left. So with that out of the way, we collect all the dead drops around town, and we make our way back to our freshly cremated RV, and a note from the Benenzi family telling me not to commit crime in their area anymore, or else. Fucking nerds. After this, I decided we needed to look the part of a criminal, so I made my way down to the tattoo shop to get inked up before heading over to the motel and progressing the game like normal. And after ordering seats from Albert, it was time to start enacting my master plan. First and foremost, we needed money and XP, as the machine I needed was locked behind a level wall and was quite expensive. Luckily though, I had a plan that would kill two birds with one stone, killing cops. Now in Schedule 1, you get XP from escaping the police, and when you kill cops, you also get to loot their guns and sell them off to Mick for huge profit. Now this plan, in theory, sounds perfect, and most of the time it works great, but it has one fatal flaw, and that would be Mick, because bro can just act like a fickle bitch sometimes. Alright, what's up, Mick? Alright. So, Mickey, the lowest you can give me is 1562. You give me what? Mickey, brother. The fuck is that noise? Brother in Christ. Your family is not safe. You are not safe. Sleep with a butt plug in tonight, brother. I'll be whipping by. And unfortunately for Mick, I am a man of my word. But with a bit of selling and evading the police, I did in fact level up enough to unlock the first step of my master plan. Woohoo, what do we have here, son of boy? I unlocked the mixing machine, which allows me to mix my products with various ingredients to produce various effects. Now, we are still a low level and don't have access to too many ingredients, but luckily for us, we do have access to one of the best ingredients, a donut. And I know what you're thinking, how is a donut gonna help us commit crime? And now you're thinking, how did he know I was thinking that? And the answer to that is very simple, James. I'm in your walls. You see, if you mix a donut with the product, you get calorie dense, pretty normal, what you would expect. But if you mix in another donut, you get explosive, which does just about what you would expect. Right, Mick, I got a new product for you, buddy. You wanna try it out? Yeah, let's see what you got here, man. I'll give you a fat discount on this bitch, too. Shit, I'll give it to you for $1 fucking. All right, buddy. Just, you enjoy it, though, man. You fucking enjoy that shit, all right, buddy? You enjoy that now. And with this newfound power, I leveled up from a street criminal to a biological terrorist. And I can even give it to my dealers, so crime can still happen even if I'm not there. Passive crime, if you will. God fucking damn, bro. And with this new breakthrough, it inspired me to make the big three, the most deadliest and harmful mixes with all three of Schedule 1's available drugs, weed, meth, and cocaine. Unfortunately, that didn't mean a lot of mixing for me. Like, holy fuck, this shit is so ass. It's so ass. But all this expanding caught the attention of the aforementioned anti-crime family, and the boss said he wanted to talk to me. He said he heard about my product and told me to stop production immediately or things would get hard for me. Too bad for him. I love it hard. And after refusing his request, he told me that his family would start taking drastic measures to stop me. So I did the only reasonable thing one in my situation can do and spray painted dicks all over their turf. I don't know what else you expected. You see, in Schedule 1, to unlock new areas and customers after the new update, you need to reduce the Benenzi family's influence on that area. So, drawing penises on the walls is actually a crucial part of the plan, believe it or not, as we need as many people to be addicted to our product to cause as much damage as possible. Speaking of my product, for most of this playthrough, we have been using a basic explosive za recipe, and I wanted to improve that recipe. And with all my shenanigans I've been pulling, we had leveled up to the point where we had more ingredients, and thankfully the auto mixer. God, was I so sick of fucking mixing. And with some trial and error, I came up with the new explosive za mix, and that would be gasoline, kook, iodine, and 2 donuts, giving you a product that makes your customer violently shit their pants, seize out, and on top of all of that, it makes them a fat ginger, and then to top it all off, a little cherry on the cake, if you will, it makes them explode. Jesus Christ. Now all we have to do is mass produce this and distribute through my dealers. Brad, already? I just gave it to... Brad, they got everything? The Benenzi family is tearing my shit up. That bald motherfucker was not lying. They're doing everything in their power to stop me, even stooping so low as to yoink shit from my dealers. Now this is a serious problem, as if I keep losing product, I can't sell product, and if I can't sell product, I can't lower property value. Now, there is a way to fix this. You see, Schedule 1 dealers have a hidden defense stat from getting robbed, going up with what weapon they have. Being unarmed is obviously the lowest, and shotgun being the best. Now, none of the shit I just said matters, because they still get robbed even when they have a goddamn pistol. Dude, did you lose another gun? How? How is it possible? And to vent my anger in a healthy way, I'm going to be creating our meth product and revamping the weed one more time because I'm sick of hearing people shit their pants 24/7. Alright, that's kind of nasty. I'm not gonna cap. So I decided to switch up the explosive za and give it a name this time, the Ginger Pipe Bomb. Mostly the same thing. You still seize out as a fat ginger and you still explode, but now you're on fire. So, you know, same shit, except I don't gotta listen to a fucking fart PNG all day. But with the weed mixture finalized, it was time to start cooking up the mix for meth, and I had a decent idea of what I wanted to happen when someone smoked this. I want something to do with zombie, but I'm not 100%, damn, it's dark up here, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. I wanted my meth to turn someone into a paranoid schizo zombie who's also ginger, of course, and with some trial and error, I made exactly what I was looking for. You really just like... This shit really does, by definition, just make you... Can you shut the fuck up? This shit really does, by definition, just make you tweak like a motherfucker. God damn. Now, all that was left to do was name it. Okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have a bit of an idea. Fucking foreskin jello shot. So with 2 out of the 3 mixes done, we only had one major roadblock left. The Benenzis, they had been a thorn in my foreskin for quite some time now, so I think it's time to do something about it. Luckily for me, Uncle Nelson was yet again feeling kind of cute, kind of silly, and gave me a call on the old telly and told me that the rest of the Benenzi family had been holed up in Highland Point Manor, and attacking it head-on would be a death wish, and he had a plan to take them out. Apparently, there was an old service tunnel under the manor, and if I got Sam, the construction man, to dig me a tunnel under there, then get explosives from Fomia Chemical Company, I don't know how to pronounce that shit still, and finally get the weapons dealer to make me a bomb to finish the job, which sounds like a good plan and all. But that sounds hella extra. Extra as shit. I'm just gonna go in there with a pistol, bro. What the? Uncle Mel, there's no one here.
There's no one here, Nelson. This isn't fortified. This isn't. Come on, bro. What are we talking about? This isn't. Okay, I'll fucking go do the dumb task.
So I gave Sam the construction man 10k to dig me a tunnel under the manor, then I gave Booger Sugar to this guy for the C4 parts, and finally, had to do a small favor for the weapons dealer. What did he want, you may be asking? Oh, just assassinate a thief. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy to do it. It's just weird for a weapons dealer to ask someone else to kill them, but I guess that is kind of the point of being a weapons dealer. Regardless, he wanted me to kill the thief who was stealing his shipments at the docks, so I camped out like a broke Batman and gave that thief my long katana. And finally, with the bomb in hand, all that was left to do was plant it, sit back, and watch the show. And with the Benenzi family gone, I could focus on my last mix. I wanted to go back to my roots and make something explosive. And after testing, that's exactly what I made, a mix that turned you into a little one-eyed athletic alien with paranoia. Oh, and you violently shit your pants too. I had to bring that one back just because I wouldn't have to play through it the whole goddamn time again. But I was having trouble coming up with a name because Ginger Pipe Bomb and Foreskin Jello Shot are S-tier elite names. I need something that could live up to that, and I may have fumbled the bag. I'll let you guys decide.
Flash Dash Ass Blast.
And with the big three made, it was time for one last night of crime. I gave all my product to my dealers and bought a shotgun. And with everyone dead and the crime rate in this city at an all-time high, 100%, I looked over the city and relished in my victory.